a Japanese girl who is a big fan of Band-Maid. I'm still learning English, so sorry for my poor English. I want to connect with all the Band-Maid fans. Thank you very much. I would like to share my personal impressions of the recent Band-Maid Okyuji of Band-Maid, which Meichan produced on February 3rd. The venue was Ebisu Liquid Room in Shibuya, which we can hold about 900 people. Unfortunately, I didn't win the Omeishu Summer Pre-Sale, so I ended up with a very great number. Band-Maid performed at Shibuya Liquid Room for the first time in 7 years. It was also their first one-man live show there, which lasted 2 days. On the day of the event, there was a large Bangai banner at the entrance written by Kobato Miku. She writes very well, doesn't she? It seemed that this banner was a prize in the Band-Maid lottery, and someone won it. I'm jealous of him, but even if I had won, it would be a bit difficult to display it in my house. I arrived a little early on the day of the event, so I decided to store my luggage in a coin locker and wait inside for a while. But then I found out that only those with early entry numbers were allowed to stay inside, and I was asked to leave. I had stored my jacket in the locker and was only wearing a light blouse and pants, so I had no choice but to go outside in the cold. After spending an hour at a nearby coffee shop to pass the time, I re-entered the venue. Where was the Ojo Summer area this time? I arrived just in time to enter and it was already packed with people. Lucky, I managed to find a spot where I could at least see Sai-chan. It was really exciting to see what kind of setlist Sai-chan would come up with this time. I was sure it would be a very intense program, since it was produced by Sai-chan. The music before the live show started was different from usual, and the song right before the show was Namie Amuro's Dear Diary. As expected, Sai-chan chose it. During the MC, Sai-chan said that she was really excited when she heard this music, even before she started Okyuji. Do you think Sai-chan's voice is similar to Amuro's? Is it just me, or do you think so too? I love both of their voices very much. This time the stage was simple rather than elaborate. There were about 4 lights on each side of the stage, which were used effectively depending on the songs. Here's the set list as created by the sadistic Sai-chan. As usual with Okyuji, the songs were full throttle at the beginning of the show. There was also Zen, which was performed for the first time at Okyuji. Maybe it's just me, but when a song is performed for the first time, I listen to it carefully and don't really get into it, so I can never get excited about it. After hearing it a couple of times at Okyuji, it starts to feel right, and I can finally get excited about it. Unfortunately, there wasn't one this time, but Maji is now my favorite song at Okyuji. After Sai-chan's usual rousing of the audience during the first MC, I expected the rush of hard songs, but instead a series of calm songs followed. Sai-chan said she liked this kind of mellow music. Thanks to her, I was able to regain some strength. I couldn't help but fall in love with her beautiful voice every time she sang. I personally really love the one in particular. It's one of my top 3 favorite songs so far. When I hear Sai-chan's voice, it brings me to tears. Since Sai-chan's birthday is close to February 8th, there were many congratulatory messages. Sai-chan herself asked, "Who here has a February birthday?" As a Sai-chan fan, I wish I had been born in February. I think it was during the second MC when Kobato was surprised to perform a magic spell time, but Sai-chan sadly asked her to sing a song by Kurupo, and Kobato had no choice but to sing it. Furthermore, Kobato sang 2 songs by Kurupo and even performed a time, which was amazing. It was only the first verse and chorus, but thank you so much, Sai-chan and Kobato. The Kurupo song was performed for the first time at Okyuji. Isn't that amazing? I'm so glad I came just for this, to witness such a precious moment. It was definitely worth it. Moreover, Akane went all out dancing with full otaku energy right next to Kobato Miku as she sang Peace and Love. I was so happy to see Akane dancing. Akane even made a handmade fan with Kurupo's name on it, full of Akane's T.O. top otaku energy, which made me laugh out loud. I really like Kurupo's songs. Both of them are great. The way Kobato Miku sings is so cute and adorable too. I think she was so excited about time that she accidentally sang the second verse and chorus by mistake. As they mentioned during the MC, the members always call out Kiai-nuki before Okyuji, but this is the first time they performed at Okyuji in a while, and with a set list like this. This time it sounded like Kobato Miku's spirited voice was used to call out Kiai-ire. The members then reproduced it on stage. But it was cute how the members had a hard time deciding where to stand, so they wouldn't show their butts to the audience. Also, speaking of cute, it was Mincho. I think it was in the second half of the show when Mincho drank a beer and said, "Nanka nama nurui na." Kanami was really embarrassed when it was pointed out to her that either the audience's cheers or the beer was lukewarm. Mincho was too cute and embarrassed to mention it anymore. In the end, the audience's reaction was lukewarm, and we all settled down. There was also an awesome medley in the second half, which I had expected since Sai-chan had mentioned it in the interview. It was a medley after 3 instrumental songs. It was an intense set list, especially by Sai-chan. The medley was great. The anticipation of what was coming next was exciting, and in the second half, the energy was at its peak. And the last song was Forbidden Tale from No God. After all, No God is a staple at Okyuji, isn't it? I was already exhausted from the lack of energy, but I did my best to jam. Also, the ending of Forbidden Tale is very moving. The conclusion of the song was just like the music video, with the lights shining brightly, and it ended in a wild, solemn way. It was an outstanding 2-hour Okyuji. I'm really glad I went. I was so excited that I got a nosebleed when I returned to the hotel afterward. On the day of the event, I was so happy to see a cute girl in a maid outfit and a young girl not yet in elementary school, with Band-Maid badges all over her back. The young lady behind me was also getting into the rhythm, arms in the air, sweating, and I was happy to see that the female fan base was growing. It was a dream come true to be in Tokyo for the first time in a while, to enjoy sightseeing and to experience the wonderful Okyuji. Next, to my surprise, I won tickets to the Band-Maid Billboard Live acoustic tour in Osaka on March 20, and I'll be there. This will be my first time attending an acoustic Okyuji, and I'm really looking forward to it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. It was Mei-chan. Bye bye.